today we're going to be going over Week 1 matchups. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are hyped too. Games start tomorrow while I'm filming this, but probably today when I post it. So I guess you guys are as hyped as I am. As for this Thursday night matchup, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the divisional game last year where the Chiefs came back down 24-0 in the first quarter to end up winning that game. Insanity. Texans have probably top 5 quarterback in the game, Deshaun Watson, and the Chiefs do is probably the best quarterback in the game, Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be an offensive shootout. It's going to be great. If you didn't know, Chiefs are favored by 10.5 in this game, which is a lot, especially considering how good of a team Texans team is, and they're so underrated this year. I just don't understand it, how these people can be so down on the Texans. They made the divisional round last year. I understand they traded away Nuke Hopkins, but they still have a lot of the same players there. This is a team that is very good, and I think has a chance of beating the Chiefs. Although, listen to me, I think they're going to cover. I feel like they're going to get closer to the Chiefs aren't going to beat them by 10.5 points. That's too many. But I do think the Chiefs are going to win in the end. So, sorry, Texans. You're going to start out the season. Oh, Pop-Up, that scared you. Pop-Up. Okay, so, any people who are new to the channel, if you don't know, every week I play the Yahoo Survival League. Every year. I mean, I started this last year. And I have a lock of the week pick, and that's the thing I pick is the lock, and that's the team I pick is going to win. And I'm not going to be eliminated this week, at least that's what I hope. Now, this week, it's going to be the Colts at Jaguars, and let me explain why. The Colts are good, the Jaguars are bad. It's really that simple. It's not quite that simple. There are a lot of good teams and less than good teams playing this week, and we just don't know at the start of the season. But we can't assume the Jags are going to be bad. They literally have no one on defense. The only person I have any confidence on offense is Gardner Minshew. And Gardner Minshew can do insane things. Problem is, question is will he? Yeah, he I think he can. My opinion. A lot of people are haters of Gardner Minshew. I'm not. I think he could be the future of that franchise. But, do I think he's going to be? No, because I think the Jags are going to suck this year, and they're going to end up getting the number 1 pick. Not Minshew's fault, but I do think they're going to end up getting Lawrence next year. But Colts are going to win in a landslide, which is why I think this is my lock of the week. No, I killed the Colts. No. Colts live. That was on purpose. Now let's move on to the Saints Buccaneers, okay? This is going to be a great game. There's going to be 2 of them, but week 1 is going to be really exciting. And I do think I'm going to lean more Saints here, mainly because, number 1, I really believe in the Saints. I think they have a chance of going on a Super Bowl run this year, as I said in my playoff prediction video. I think they have the best team out there. They literally have filled every position with a really good player and a player that can really step up. Their biggest issue last year was not having a secondary receiver to cover, to have other than Michael Thomas. They fixed that this year with Emmanuel Sanders, in my opinion. Also, a big problem they had last year was the fact that they didn't have a second cornerback. And Eli Apple's absolute garbage. They got Janoris Jenkins this year, and I feel like that is going to play a significant role. Buccaneers, I really think, are going to take a good step up. And I said in my playoff video, I predict playoffs for them. I do think they have a real shot at making the playoffs. Unfortunately, I don't think... fortunately for me as a Saints fan, I do think the Saints are going to win this game. Fortunately for Buccaneers fans, they're not. So, bye-bye, Bucs. Okay. Moving on to this one. Okay. I don't know. Again, people who are new to the channel, every week I do an upset pick. And last year, I think I started out 5-0. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I was insane. It was so great. I went on such a great run. And I'm hoping to start out this week. For some reason, the Cardinals are... the 49ers are favored by 7 points, which is insane to me. The Cardinals, I think, are one of the best teams in the league. They have such an explosive offense, and they were that close to beating the 49ers all last year. I don't think the 49ers are going to have as good as a receiving core this year. I just don't. I think the Cardinals really took a step up, so I don't know how it's a 7. 49ers are favored by 7. It's just not. I don't think it's going to be like that, and that's why I'm picking the Cards to win. They're going to win this game. And watch out for the Cards this year, because as I said in my playoff video, I think they're going to win the NFC West. Die, 49ers. Okay, last game, and I know why you're thinking this weird Monday Night Football game, Titans at Broncos. And if you watched my playoff prediction video, you know why. I'm predicting both these teams to make the playoffs. And there's not many games this week. Actually, I picked 3. Or 4. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. 4 games I picked. All the teams are making the playoffs. But that's the reason why I picked this game. I think the Titans are going to make the playoffs. I think the Broncos are too, which is why I think this game is going to be huge later in the year as a tiebreaker for either of these teams if they're going into the wild card spot, or they're going to be winning their division. I just don't think that's going to happen for the Broncos because the Chiefs are in their division, but I do think the Broncos have a good shot of winning a lot of games this year and making the wild card round. I also think the same thing with the Titans because the Texans are in their division. Texans are great. But the Broncos are at home. Titans are... Again, Broncos are going to be having to start a whole new offense this year. They have a lot of rookies, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler. They also have a lot of second-year players in Noah Fant and Drew Lock. The only real solid player that they've had for a long time is their offensive line. That's the only part of that offense that's really been there for a long time. But I do think this team has a great chance of making the playoffs. I think that they're going to win this game. It's going to be an offensive shootout. Get ready to watch Tannehill. This is going to be my bold prediction of the week. Watch Tannehill and Drew Lock show off in this great matchup. Anyways, bye, Titans. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video post. I'm planning on it being the college football's best 5 games and my predictions for those. That should be on Thursday too, so it should be coming out right after this one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Anyways, this is GGB Cole Pepper saying